from Think Higher Consultants, and I do have Maria from Clinton Institute with me today, and we're gonna discuss some of the courses in Clinton Institute that they are offering, and we just need to know more about the courses. We need to know more about the campuses and all. So today Maria is with us. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you for inviting me. Okay, so my name is Maria. I also came here before as a student,
Yes.
so I know the process and I know how it is to be a student in Australia.
Yes.
So I've been working in Clinton for more than 1 year and a half now, and I'm really convinced that this is a good place to study because we are thinking in the students first and in the long term.
Great. Yes. That is the main idea actually, to be a partnership with with the Clinton Institute, because that is the most important thing, that if there is an RTO that is for a long in the market, that means that you can always rely on, and always you can send your students to them. Rather than if it is very short term RTOs in the colleges, it is very difficult for a student to just cope up with the different things in there. So it's very good to have you in here. But okay, let's start with the introduction to the Clinton, like when it was established and how things are going with the Clinton.
So Clinton Institute actually start in 2016.
Okay.
In June. It started just in Melbourne at the beginning.
Okay.
It was pretty much small because our company, we were thinking in see what is the needs of the students.
Okay.
So we start first with one course, after we start to enroll and get more, and we open in 2017 our Hobart campus.
Great.
So
how's Hobart is going? Because nowadays I've seen that a lot of students are going to Tasmania, especially in Hobart, and they're just looking for different pathways for their PR and things. So how many students there are coming?
So actually our Hobart campus is bigger than our Melbourne campus.
Great.
So our Hobart campus have 500 student capacity.
Okay.
It's huge and it's really amazing.
Great.
So it's really well located also. So it's in the CBD and it's next to restaurants, next to backpackers if the students don't have any accommodation at the beginning. And we have trainers that are actually Australians, always there to support the students.
Great.
And I think both of the campuses are a little bit different. Our Melbourne campus is a bit smaller, but we know the students by one by one.
Definitely, we have to just go with the needs, we have to just go with something that, okay, there are the more capacity and the vacancies of the students that we can just put them in, and obviously the requirements of the time, right? Nowadays there are more students going in the Tasmania, in Hobart.
So when we start the Hobart campus in 2017, we were thinking, oh, this is quite big, but we were looking into the future, and now pretty much our Hobart campus still will have a space, but we see that more people are coming every month.
Yes, definitely.
So that's one of the most important things, that we are actually looking after our students, and that's where we are still in the market, and we are doing all the stuff for the long term and for them.
So Maria, just do tell me that there are very different colleges and RTOs in the market. Why only Clinton? Why a student only wants Clinton?
I think that's a really easy answer. To be honest, a lot of options can be around similar, maybe even with a different little in the prices. But at the end, the student need to think about trust. And good trainers. Quality is important. So that's, I think, one of my biggest characteristic, or the one I want to result, or to make a little bit.
Because I really need to tell you guys that whoever student that we have sent to Clinton Institute, it's something that they have already given us a very good reviews about the Clinton, their customer service, their student supports, because most of the client comes to us, and if they just go to different colleges, we actually need reviews from them. And when we ask, sometimes they say that they even don't want to talk to them, they even teachers are not very helpful and all. But from the Clinton Institute, we have already got 100% reviews that their student support, especially their student support, is really good.
Yes,
They've
that's
always praised about your student support and the customer service that you guys are providing. Plus the the course structure and the help that they are getting from the trainers is really good. So it's not about that she's sitting in front of me. That is what I am saying it. But definitely once you go there, and then because I've personally seen the Clinton campuses by myself, and the way that you guys have welcomed us, that was really amazing.
Yeah, I think
So-
at the end, the students need to feel like they are welcome.
Yes.
We want them to know that they can trust us and they can
Yes.
talk to us if they need anything. That's one of the most important things.
Exactly. So now you guys do have a Melbourne campus and the Hobart campus.
Correct,
Yes. So
yes.
Both are doing
Great.
great.
Yes.
Yes.
Right now we are focused more into Hobart campus,
Mhm,
so we are really doing like promotions, and we are really happy to welcome any new person who wants to just go around,
Yeah.
make a campus tour. Of course, Melbourne also.
Yeah.
But we really want you guys to get a little bit out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
because we know Melbourne is one of the most livable cities.
Yes.
But when you go to Tasmania and you go to Hobart, you can see also they have a really beautiful kind of life. So
Yes.
it's good to try.
I've been to Tasmania by myself, and oh my god, the first breath that I took, and that was so fresh.
Yeah.
It's completely like a different kind of world, and if you want to see paradise or heaven on earth, that is Tasmania.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
And I'm from South America, so I feel like maybe the biggest concern for me is the weather. But we are pretty much the same. So if you're already used to Melbourne, or you already kind of handle the winter here,
Yes.
over there is pretty much the same. So
Yeah.
you don't need to worry about it.
Yes.
It's always something going on.
Yeah.
The food is amazing too.
Okay.
And you know about the salmon.
Yes.
The
yes,
salmon in
definitely.
Tasmania is
Yes.
one of the most famous ones.
Famous, yes.
So it's things that maybe are a little bit different,
Yes.
but make Hobart and Tasmania a really good place to live
Live,
and study, because you can focus more.
Yeah.
And also at the moment there are a lot of new hotels and new restaurants that are going to Tasmania.
Yeah.
So it's becoming busier and easier to get
Yeah.
a new job opportunity.
Yes, exactly. So nowadays students more kind of coming to Hobart
Yeah.
for studies and things. So are they getting job easily? So what's the situation of the jobs that you see?
I think it's easier now than before. Of course, it all depends on the person. So
Yes.
it's even in Melbourne. I remember when I just arrived here. For me, because my English was not that good at the beginning, it was a bit in trouble to find the right job, you know.
Job?
But I think it's all about your soft skills too.
Yes.
So even if we help you, because
Yeah.
sometimes we can get some information
Exactly.
from our partners at restaurants, because we
Yeah.
have the hospitality course
Yeah.
that also we include the work placement. So
Yeah.
usually the students can probably get easy access to jobs.
to the jobs and all.
Yeah.
Because now there is, I believe that still people are trying to go there. Not it's not more kind of as populated as Melbourne.
Yeah.
So there are less people, but obviously there are hotels as well.
Yeah.
Even last night I was talking to someone in Hobart, and he was saying that there are a lot of hotels, new colleges are opening, and again it's again depends on person to person. If
Correct.
they really want a job, they will get it. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
something that you can't get it, but you need to make some efforts for that.
Correct.
That is
So
it.
it's a little bit of also the soft skills. Even if you don't have too much experience in hospitality, for example,
Yeah.
because it's one of our main course.
Main course,
Yes. Even like that, if you show yourself that you are kind to learn,
Yeah.
and you are good with the customers. Customer service is in everything.
Yeah.
So that can help the person.
That can help.
But if the person is shy and the person probably don't want to really interact with the other ones and interact with the culture and get involved with the Australian culture, can be a little bit hard at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
hopefully
And
after we can help them after to get
Exactly,
better.
because again they do have a student support as well. If you guys have any issues, struggling with your jobs or struggling with your studies or missing home or something,
Yeah.
I'm sure that they are there to help you guys,
Yeah.
and they can do counseling as well.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
so let's just talk about the main course of the Clinton Institute.
Yeah.
That is the Diploma of Hospitality, right?
Yeah.
So what exactly the course is? What's the structure? What's the fees? how things are working there with the students?
So the Diploma Hospitality Management is 2 years course. Right now we have a promotion, we put it here for you guys, for Hobart campus. So we actually reduce the price for 8,500 a year to 7,000 a year tuition fees.
Great.
And you can pay with installments.
Yeah.
Of course, every time you need any extra information about our courses, Sonia from Team Hire or any of the members in the team will be more than happy to help you.
Yes.
We also after the installments and everything, we can help you if you have any issue in your financial at the moment. So we can actually check if we can get like a minimum for the COE, and after that you can start the arrangement from there. Usually it's 28 units. And the second year is a work placement. So at the beginning they're just gonna have theoretical stuff. So they will be going to school only, and in the second year they will do the work placement. In the work placement, we usually find the work placement for the students if the students cannot get it. If the students get the work placement by themselves because they're already working, we are happy, or the trainer is happy to visit the restaurant or the hotel or the cafe and start all the process with them.
Great. So like if you are unable to find your own work placement, they are happy to find it for you. And they can always visit your trainers can visit to their workplaces. Oh my god, that is actually something that I'm hearing for the first time, because usually colleges are like that, just submit assignments, you go, you find your own work placements, you just find your own kitchen and just do it by yourself.
Exactly. And in this case, because it's management side, so the students can do a little bit of different tasks that actually can help them in the future, not just like a worker, also for their own businesses. So that's also in the long term a good outcome for them.
Great. So it's really good to hear that obviously Clinton is supporting the students, especially in Hobart, that much, so that they don't feel like all alone, and they're just not feeling that you guys have just left the students alone, right?
For sure.
So what is the chaos of the hospitality, like I can just tell you about the hospitality management. If you just do diploma of hospitality management from Clinton Institute, you guys can always opt for any job after that could be for cafe manager or restaurant manager, and then they can apply for the TRA, and then they can just go for their PR pathways as well. So this is how that you guys can always go ahead with the diploma of hospitality, and then can just opt for the PR things and all. So what are the intakes, Maria, for the
So usually we have intakes every time one unit start. So our units are around 5 weeks. So 5 to 6 weeks. So more or less is 7 intakes per year. So for example, our next intake is on the 12th of August. So it's pretty much in few weeks. So anyone who is ready to move to Hobart, please don't hesitate.
Just look at this, because you guys are getting a lot of it's a huge discount, I would say. Like in just 2 years that you will be getting $3,000 off. It would be $7,000 per year. So that is the huge discount that you guys are getting. So please don't wait, and please get your admission as soon as possible. So till when this offer is valid?
So usually the intakes are, even if the student don't want to enroll in this intake in August, they can enroll for the next one in November. I will double check that one after. But the most important is they finish the enrollment process now, before the 31st of August. So even if the student want to study the next year.
But they have to get enrolled
the COE,
COE now.
Correct.
So that you guys can always, because if you are even thinking that let my TR finishes, or let your student visa finishes, and then you want to extend it, but if you get yourself enrolled now, you can always get this price, and I think it's not a very bad it's a very good package that you will be getting for the future. Obviously in here it's very difficult, Maya, to just to go and earn that much of amount. Like it's not easy for the students. They can't even work full time. They have to just go for 20 hours per week, and it's very difficult to just gather that much of amount. So I think 7,000 per year is a very good amount that you guys are getting for. So what is do you guys have any further program, like do you guys have any leading to bachelor's thing kind of coming in?
So at this stage, we always trying to look for new pathways with different universities. At this moment, we have two pathways with Southern Cross University and University of Southern Queensland. So we have also business size of our courses. So for both business and hospitality, we have different pathways. Everything is actually with Tonia, so probably she can give you more information after, because if we talk about each pathway and how the credits are going to be, we can take ages here.
Makes sense. So if you guys want to know the pathways from your diploma, that where you're gonna go next, like for the bachelor's and all, you can always come to us and see us. We do have our office in Melbourne, and we do have our call appointments available with our registered migration agent. So you can always call us on 0435 600 610 and always contact us for the further information. Even if you guys are just you do have curiosity that okay, once we have done your diploma of hospitality management in Clinton Institute in Hobart, what's next? So if you want to know your PR pathways, always do contact us, and we do have our team of registered migration agents to help you in that. Okay, so Maria, just what's we have just talked about the scholarships that you guys are giving. We have talked about the intakes. What is the fee structure like? Is that the installments that easily available for the students, or how does it go?
So usually we have one person in Melbourne and one person in Hobart helping the students with the finance. So what happens is, if usually our payments are every 3 months. So depends of the course. For example, if it's this course that is 7,000 a year, will be every 3 months 1,750. But if the students have any problem with these 3 months and they want to do it monthly because they think it's easier, we are more than happy to change it.
So it's not even around 500 a month, no. It's not even the 500 a month. Like that is actually really cheap. Along with the PR pathway, you will be getting not even a 500 per month. I think you said that 1,100 750. Oh my God. So it's just more kind of just you can just have 500 per month ready.
And usually, if you think about it, in Melbourne, for example, the rent can be more expensive than that. So whatever you are saving here, you can actually put it and pay at the same time.
Exactly. Why not? So it's just a complete package that Clinton is providing you guys. So that's one of the best thing. So like you guys said that you guys are just looking for the advanced diploma as well in the future.
So we are also thinking in the needs of the students, and we also want to get more courses into our scope. We are going to start new enrollments hopefully soon for another courses. So we are waiting at this stage for a advanced diploma of leadership and management. We can't enroll anyone at this moment, but once we get the enrollments clear and everything done, I will be called Sonia straight away and I will tell her, Sonia,
let's do another session.
we can talk again about everything.
Definitely. So what is the do you guys only get the onshore students at the moment, or are you guys getting offshore students as well, or how does things work?
We are actually considering always offshore students. What we consider in the offshore students is a little bit more more requirements that the onshore students. We need to get a GTE assessment. Usually the students need to be kind of fresh graduated from high school. The idea of this one is actually to continue their studies. And also the English. So they actually need to have IELTS or PTE overall 5.5. If the student is in Australia, it's a bit more flexible because they can do the LLM test in our school. So they can come to Melbourne or they can go to Hobart directly and do the LLM test there. The LLM test is actually maybe 1 year, 1 hour exam that can show us the student English level.
Just do tell me that if someone is on visitor visa in Australia and if they want to apply for the student visa from here, so what's the requirement, whether they can get admission in Clinton or not, and whether what would be the requirements for that?
Yes, we accept the students are a visitor visa and they want to change to a student visa. The requirements are actually quite simple. If they don't have English, they can actually do the LLM in our Melbourne campus
Okay.
or Hobart campus.
Okay.
It's usually 1 hour,
Okay.
and we can see the level of English with that.
Okay.
Even if the student need a little bit of extra English support, we also offer English.
Oh.
So they
okay.
can maybe make a combo if they need to. If
Yeah.
not, we are more than happy to enroll them straight away into the diploma level.
Okay.
Also, a copy of the passport, and everyone have it, and the previous transcripts or previous academics certificates. That's
Okay,
pretty much.
that's pretty much it. So that is again a very good news from Clinton College that if you guys are on visitor visa and if you just change your mind to get your student visa from immigration, and if you want to study in Australia, I think the Hobart campus Clinton institute is the best one, because then you can just have your 5 points towards your permanent residencies and all in future, and also obviously Clinton is the best, right? So so we can do always things like that, and it's still the best part is that there is no IELTS required for for the persons who are on visitor visa and wants to apply for their student visa for in Clinton Institute.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that is really good information that we have got today, and thank you so much, Maria, for coming in, and thank you so much, viewers, to just get a lot of time to just watch our video, and then we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Like the
Bye.
video. Bye.
Yay.